Welcome to the Haunted 365, and in this video I'm going to show you a really quick and easy way to make a laceration effect just using some liquid latex, a little bit of flour, some clear school glue, and some paints. So without delay, let's get right to it. Alright, I've got about maybe 2 to 3 teaspoons, probably about 2.5 teaspoons of liquid latex here, and this is just regular all-purpose flour. I'm just gonna sprinkle in about 1/3 of it. This is about a teaspoon here. And start mixing that in. Alright, now that that's been incorporated, I'm going to add about half of what I have left here. Alright, now I'm going to add the last little bit. And the flour is there to add thickness to the latex, so that way we can actually build it up a little. I'm basically looking to get this to about the consistency of pancake batter. Alright, that looks about right. So now I'm just going to use the tongue depressor to spread a little bit out here on the bottom of my arm. I'm doing my best to try to keep this out of my hair at least. Alright, and for the next step, I've got a very small amount of liquid latex here just in this dirty bowl, and I'm going to dip my finger in that and start going over the edges of this. I'm just going to use that same tongue depressor as before. And just go down the middle, making a separation and giving it some depth. The more grotesque and meaty looking, the better. Alright, I'm going to go over the center of that again with some more liquid latex just to kind of help hold these edges of the center down. And I'm going to go around the outside again, just kind of dabbing. Alright, now I'm going to hit that with a hairdryer to speed this process along. Alright, this is dry now, and I'm not too worried about any of these rough edges because I'm going to be getting pretty liberal with the fake blood on this, and fake blood will cover a myriad of sins. The first thing I'm going to do, I have my usual color palette here of grease paints. And the first thing I'm going to do is go into a bit of this yellow color. Get a touch of the red on here and a touch of this kind of dirty gray pink color that I've made before just from going back and forth between the red and the gray, and just start kind of going around the edges with this. Not looking for anything perfect in the least, just kind of getting some color on there. Now I'm going to go just into the red, try to get a decent amount on there, and just go into all the little crevices and holes with that. Alright, now I'm going to go back into this yellow with the red still dirty on the brush, and then just start kind of stippling here and there. Just kind of let it fade out a little bit. I'm just going to use my finger just to kind of smear that a bit. All right, I'm going to top the whole thing with this dirty yellow color just on my finger. Just making little swirls, making sure that everybody's got some paint on them. I'm going to blend all this in to the surrounding skin as best I can. Alright, now I'm just going to take a little bit of paper towel to get the excess off of here. And I'm going to go into the black. Make sure we got some paint all over the brush, but no big clumps. I want it to be relatively smooth. Alright, and now I'm just going to lightly go over the edges, trying to avoid getting it down inside where I put the red. Now I'm going to go into some purple and go over where I just went over with the black with the purple. And lastly, I'm going to go back into my gray-red mixture I got going on, except try to dig down a little bit and get more of the gray going with a slight pinkish hue to it. I'm just kind of going all the way around the outside area just to kind of dull things down just a bit. So now we got a pretty good base going here, and now is where it gets fun. We're going to take some of our clear school glue and put a touch of it out here. Maybe a touch and a half. And then I'm going to take some just red acrylic paint and squeeze a good glob right into that. And just use a stick to kind of mix all this together. All right. Now just with the stick, I'm gonna go and just kind of dabble blood on and around this, especially getting it on those edges that we talked about before. And that will kind of help to hide them. Right, now just with my finger, I'm going to go through here and just dab. You can also use the brush just to kind of go and tone down some of these black areas. Now scoop up a good glob of this red glue mixture and just let it kind of go where it wants to go. Make some good bloody drippy things. So this is a pretty good example of how you can just kind of whip together just about anything out of the liquid latex, mixing it with like the flour to make it more of a solid moldable type consistency, and just go into town with a bunch of fake blood, because as I'd said before, fake blood covers a myriad of sins. So you don't have to worry about this being like some sort of perfect prosthetic or anything like that. If you're just going for quick, easy effect, then this is one way to do it. If you enjoy these videos, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that way YouTube will notify you anytime I upload a new video. And until next time, keep it creepy.